Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long term. Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 18th of February. Also friends, yesterday I gave you some homework questions. Here are the correct options. Shalini has given all the right options, so you can match your answer, and congratulations Shalini, your all answers are right. So let's start friends with the current affairs. First is, where was the first G20 Digital Economy Working Group meeting held? Tell me. First of all, we all know who is having the presidency of G20. It is with India. What is the theme that was launched? Vasudev Kutumbakam. Then it is asked, first G20 Digital Economy Working Group meeting. I repeat, first Digital Economy Working Group meeting. Where was this held? This was held in the same place where UP Global Investor Summit was held. That is Lucknow, UP. If question asked that which is the ministry that has launched or organized the first edition of the G20 Digital Economy Working Group, so if ministry asked, it will be your Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology. Alright, they hosted the first Digital Economy Working Group meeting as a part of India's G20 presidency, and this meeting, Digital Economy Working Group meeting, was held from 13th to 15th of Feb in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. Then who was the chair of this G20 Digital Economy Working Group meeting? So remember, who held the chair? The chair was held by Alkesh Kumar Sharma. Alright, and it was co-chaired by Sushil Pal. Alright, you can see here the chair of the G20 Digital Economy Working Group meeting was Alkesh Kumar Sharma, and who was the it was co-chaired by Sushil Pal, co-chaired it. Alright, during this 3-day meeting of the working group, the G20 members, guest countries and international organizations discussed on 3 priority areas identified by India, such as digital public infrastructure, cyber security in digital economy and digital skilling. Alright, and apart from Vasudev Kutumbakam, that is the theme that I mentioned you, can you tell me what is other theme also? It is also known as One Earth, One Family, One Value. And who is the G20 Sherpa? This question can be also asked, that who is the G20 Sherpa? He will be Amitabh Kant. is the G20 Sherpa. Moving on, next. Who launched capacity building program for senior scientists in effective leadership and creativity? Name the person, or if question asks which ministry launched this capacity building program for senior scientists in effective leadership and creativity, it will be your Ministry of Science and Technology. And if the name is asked, then Dr. Jitendra Singh. Dr. Jitendra Singh has launched this capacity building program for senior scientists in effective leadership and creativity. This initiative is being organized in collaboration with Capacity Building Commission and ASCI. The program will emphasis to improve industry and private sector collaboration by providing creative thinking skills to participating scientists. Here, this will also aim to enable scientist establishments to operate more effectively in today's competitive environment. And remember, Minister of State also launched e-modules on integrated government online training. The introduction to science communication, data driven decision making, the code conduct for science and technology here. All right. So remember, this capacity building program for senior scientists was launched by which ministry? Ministry of uh, Science and Technology. And here the minister that you have to remember who launched it was Jitendra Singh, Dr. Jitendra Singh. Moving on to next. Next is which city hosted the first agriculture deputies meeting of agriculture working group under India's G20 presidency? I repeat, the first agriculture deputy meeting of agriculture working group. This was held under India's G20 presidency. This was held for 3 days. This was held where? It was held in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. All right, it was from 13th to 15th of February. Then remember, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, who is the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, inaugurated this exhibition, that is first agriculture deputies meeting on the first day. The exhibition's major attraction include millets, its value added food items and stalls from animal husbandry and fisheries. So as we also know, it included millets. So we can say also that the year 2023 has been declared as the year of the millets by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2018. In order to celebrate, only this was showcased here. Also, bilateral activities to discuss issues related to agriculture were arranged for the first day of the inaugural meeting of AWG. Then, during the second day, Jyotiraditya Scindia ji, who is the Union Minister of Civil Aviation, inaugurated the session on 14th February. On the second day, presentations were made on the issues note for AWG covering the 4 key themes, and they are food security nutrition, sustainable agriculture with a climate smart approach, inclusive agriculture value chains and food system, digitization for agriculture transformation. All right, the G20 agriculture agenda was the subject of bilateral meetings between the host nations and the member nation. And on the third day, that was the final day of the program, began with technical theme based seminars on the 4 themes that we have discussed above. All right, so these are some things that you need to definitely remember. Then apart from this, remember this was the first meeting. Then the second and third agriculture deputies meeting will be held in Chandigarh. Second will be held in Chandigarh. All right, that will be in March. And the third edition of this will be held in Hyderabad, Telangana. That will be in June. So first meeting was held where? It was in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Second will be held in Chandigarh in March month. Third will be held in Hyderabad in the month of June. Moving on. Next is who has launched first Global Tourism Investors Summit. So remember, this first Global Tourism Investor Summit was launched by our Union Minister of Tourism. He will be G. Kishan Reddy ji. All right. They have also launched an important initiative. We can see here. It is your Best Tourism Village Competition Portal and Rural Tourism Portal. I repeat, Kishan Reddy, G. Kishan Reddy ji has launched a Best Tourism Village Competition Portal, Global Tourism Investor Summit Portal and Rural Tourism Portal. If we talk about it, Then remember, the Ministry of Tourism is set to organize the first Global Tourism Investor Summit from 17th to 19th May 2023. It is to basically showcase the projects and opportunities in the tourism and hospitality sector in India to both the domestic as well as international investors. Here, Best Tourism Village competition will have three stages, with entries being accepted at district, state, at national level. So, coming back, remember the first Global Tourism Investors Summit, or we can say the best tourism village competition, and a portal and a rural tourism portal for the same was launched by which state government, or launched by which person or which ministry? If the ministry is asked, Ministry of Tourism, and if the name of the person is asked, then remember G Kishan Reddy. Either way, the question can also be asked that the best tourism village competition portal. This was launched by which ministry? It is your Ministry of Tourism, and the name of the person is G Kishan Reddy, who have launched this. And it will be basically best tourist village competition will be organized in three stages, that is for district level, that is for state level, and that is for national level. Moving on, who inaugurated the International Engineering and Technology Fair 2023? I repeat, who inaugurated the International Energy and Engineering and Technology Fair 2023? This was inaugurated by President Draupadi Murmu. All right, she inaugurated this International Engineering and Technology Fair in New Delhi. This IETF, that is your International Engineering Technology Fair for 2023. This covers 11 areas of emerging technologies which would have profound impact on the economy and society of India. The determined effort in this International Engineering and Technology Fair is to display engineering and technology feats that promotes harmony between the nature and science. So coming back, this was launched by Prime Minister Draupadi Murmu, or President Draupadi Murmu, and the aim here is to feats of engineering and technologies that promote harmony between nature and science. That means to come up with such technologies that will be working on sustainable development goals, that will be connecting that our daily lives to the nature and environment, and also that will be more towards cleaning our environment than polluting it. Next question, what is the rank of India in providing quality entrepreneurship ecosystem? So remember, India was ranked 4th out of 51 countries in having quality entrepreneurship ecosystem. This data was released where, if we talk about it, remember, according to the GEM, that is your Global Entrepreneurship Monitor and National Entrepreneurship Context Index, Global Report for 22-23, according to them, a data was released that is adapting to a new normal. Here, India was ranked 4th out of 51 nations in having a high quality entrepreneurship ecosystem. If you see, our country is basically focusing on manufacturing, and we are focusing more on startups also. As there will be more companies, more startups, then our GDP will grow, and more job opportunities will also be provided to the people of India. That is the reason you will be seeing that we are focusing is on ease of doing business. We are connectivating various routes, various places. We are basically working on our infrastructure also. Doing business in India has now become more and more easy also. In nowadays we have more opportunities and also a large population to cater the needs of various people, so we have huge opportunities in India to grow. Also, if you see in Gujarat, we have started the we have basically signed a memorandum of understanding for semiconductors manufacturing, and Gujarat will be the largest hub for manufacturing of semiconductors in India. Now recently we have found lithium store or lithium reserves in Jammu and Kashmir that will help us for battery manufacturing. Then if you remember, artificial diamonds is also in Gujarat only. So these are basically a, you can say that entrepreneurship is being promoted, and even various organizations in rural areas are promoting entrepreneurship at the basic root level. Next. So, what was the rank of India here? It was fourth out of 51 countries in the having a quality entrepreneurship ecosystem. Who was stopped here or which stopped here country? It was UAE, then Saudi Arabia, then Taiwan are the top countries in the GEM index global report. Next, RBI has introduced FCRA related transaction code in NEFT RTGS system. See, there are different kinds of payment systems such as RTGS. What is RTGS? RTGS is your real time gross settlement system. What is NEFT? NEFT is your National Electronic Funds Transfer. What is UPI? Unified Payment Interface. Alright. Then there is IMPS. So these are some other ways of doing payment. So recently it was RBI that has introduced the FCRA related transaction code in NEFT and RTGS system. What are the changes being done here is that originating banks are required to select two mandatory fields, that is either NEFT RTGS system, while remitting foreign donations to the Foreign Contribution Act account of SBI, that is your FCRA, Foreign Contribution Regulation Act account at SBI. Originating banks are also required to pass on donor details relating to transactions without legal entity identifier details and transactions without LE details as a part of sender to remitter information in NEFT and RTGS. This will be effective from 15th of March 2023. The changes mandates the member banks participating in payment system to modify their core banking solutions to capture the requisite details while forwarding the forward donation through NEFT and RTGS systems to the SBI. Next is NSDC, that is your National Skill Development Corporation, and HDFC Bank, the H or HDFC Life, they have collaborated to boost entrepreneurial skill among the youth in the insurance sector. So HDFC Life Insurance and NSDC, they have collaborated together so that they will be providing skills to the people, and these skills will be related to the insurance sectors. That means how can we they deal with the insurance sector, how to provide policies, how to attract customers, what are the policies that need to be made, how those policies need to be made to work on all these fields and or provide the skills for the same. It is your National Skill Development Corporation that has tied up with the HDFC Life Insurance Company, and they have partnered basically for the skilling India to promote self-employment and expand entrepreneurial prospects. NSDC is a nodal skill development agency under the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship of the Government of India. If we talk about it, NSDC is a special public partnership that intends to encourage the development of large and high quality vocational training ecosystem in India. Basic thing is to say, in order to provide skills to individuals, this NSDC was launched. It was founded in 2010 with the aim of bolstering government skills India mission. Alright, and NSDC has established 37 sector skill councils and implement the government's key skill development initiatives such as Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, National Apprentice Program Scheme, and various others. Who is the CEO of NSDC? Ved Mani Tiwari is the CEO of NSDC and MD of NSDC International. So coming back, remember friends, it is your NSDC and HDFC Life Insurance Company that have came together to basically provide skill to the individuals, to Indians, so that they can take part in this insurance sector. Next, which bank has launched Amrit Kalash? Remember this Amrit Kalash. This is a basically a new term deposit scheme, Amrit Kalash, that was launched by State Bank of India, and this will be providing 7.6% interest rate for senior citizens. I'll repeat, SBI has launched Amrit Clash, that is a limited period term deposit scheme with an interest rate of 7.6% for senior citizens and 7.1% for normal citizens. All right, and also SBI staff and pensioners are applicable for an additional 1% interest rate, and the scheme is launched for both domestic and NRI customers. If we talk about this particular scheme, remember the tenure here is for 400 days. Interest rate, as I mentioned, 7.6 for senior person and 7.1% for normal people, and extra 1% interest for the people working at SBI or SBI staff. Then who are eligible here? Domestic retail term deposits including NRI rupee term of less than 2 crore, new and renewable deposits, term deposit and special term deposits, and payment of interest here is term deposit at monthly, quarterly or half yearly. That means you can request the deposit of your interest at monthly basis, quarterly or half yearly. All right, or either a special term deposit that on maturity you will be getting the amount that is of payment of interest. So that's Amrit Kalash was launched by whom? It was launched by SBI. Next, which bank became the first private sector bank to enable linking of RuPay credit card on UPI? It will be your which bank that has linked, or it became the first private sector bank that enabled the linking of RuPay credit card on UPI. It will be your which bank? Tell me. Which is the bank that is doing this? It is your HDFC Bank. Highly important. Alright, HDFC Bank became the first private sector bank to link RuPay credit card to UPI. Alright, highly important. Currently, UPI facilitates transactions by linking current accounts through the debit cards, but now using the credit card also payment can be done through the UPI facility. All right, and remember, HDFC Bank has raised 25,000 crore rupees via issue of corporate bond, and remember they issued these corporate bonds for 10 years and they are providing an interest of 9.79% on a private placement basis. Next is your Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance. They have launched Anmol Suraksha Kavach. This is a life insurance product, that is Anmol Suraksha Kavach. This was launched by whom? Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance has launched a Anmol Suraksha Kavach to meet the short-term protection needs of policy holders. If we talk about this is a non-linked, non-participating individual life insurance product with a pure risk premium for policy holders for short-term protection needs, offering up to 5 years of life cover. That is your Anmol Suraksha Kavach. Alright, here remember the plan provides a protection option for those between the age of 25 to 55. Here it is for life coverage of for 5 years, and policyholders can customize their term plans by selecting their own premium payment terms, policy terms, and sum assured. Also, short-term protection, as it is a short-term protection, the policyholders will be able to choose a short-term policy term for 2 to 5 years. All right, and here the variable sum assured option is also provided from 50 lakh rupees to 2 crores in step of 25 lakhs rupees each. Protection until the age of 60, that means policyholders will now be eligible for coverage until the age of 60 years only here in this particular scheme, that is Anmol Suraksha Kavach scheme that was launched by Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance. Then if we talk about who is the managing director and chief executive officer of Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance, so Kamlesh Rao is the current managing director and chief executive officer. And when was this established? In 2000. Next news. Next we are talking about India's GDP growth rate. It is expected, and Morgan Stanley stated that in the fiscal year 24, India will be growing at 6.2%. Highly important. When all the countries all around the world, they are going into recession, they are feeling the heat of inflation, then we can say, on the other hand, India being a developing country will be growing at a very high GDP growth rate of 6.2% in the fiscal year 24. And this data was released by Morgan Stanley. Next, Tata Steel has signed memorandum of understanding with CBRI for sustainable mining solutions. I repeat, Tata Steels Limited signed a memorandum of understanding with Central Building Research Institute, that is a member of CSIR, to collaborate on mining research, academic growth and sustainable solutions. Take a note of this again. I repeat, it is your Tata Steel that has signed a memorandum of understanding with CBRI. What is CBRI? It is your Central Building Research Institute, that is a member of CSIR only, that is an arm of CSIR only. And the MOU establish a platform for inventive and imperial mining research. Alright, for sustainable mining solutions, Tata Steel and CBRI, that is an arm of CSIR only, that have came together and joined hands for the same. Next again of Tata Steel has completed first multi-modal shipment of TMT bars from West Bengal to Tripura. What are these TMT bars? TMT is your thermomechanically treated bars, and this was the first multi-modal shipment of these TMT bars from West Bengal to Tripura, and this was completed, this project or this shipment was completed by Tata Steel. Alright, how much steel of TMT bars was transported from West Bengal to Tripura? 960 tons of steel was transported from Haldia port in West Bengal to Agartala in Tripura. In 17 days, the whole transportation process from flag off to receive material at the distributor's warehouse in Agartala was completed. Alright, so it was Tata Steel that has shipped 960 tons of TMT bars, that is thermomechanically treated bars, from Haldia port in West Bengal to Agartala in Tripura. Next we are talking about Velocity. Velocity is a homegrown financial technology firm, and they have launched first Chat GPT powered artificial intelligence chatbot Lexi. I repeat, we all know Chat GPT has become one of the most famous chat platform nowadays. This was launched by OpenAI, and now using Chat GPT, Velocity has launched their own AI chatbot, that is Lexi, that is India's first artificial intelligence chatbot integrated with OpenAI's ChatGPT, an AI computer program. So we can say, what is the name of India's first artificial intelligence chatbot? It will be your Lexi, and it has been developed by Velocity. Alright, the company has integrated this latest advancement in AI with its existing analytical tools, that is Velocity Insights. Indian e-commerce brand that utilizes Velocity Insights receive a daily in business report on WhatsApp, which led the company also to integrate ChatGPT in the same WhatsApp interface. By providing the AI powered business insight in a conversational way and saving time for important business operations, the combination of ChatGPT and Velocity Insights has empowered the e-commerce entrepreneurs. So coming back, India's first artificial intelligence chatbot that has used ChatGPT is your Lexi, and it was developed by Velocity. Next, which state has launched Mukhyamantri Sukh Ashraya Yojana? I repeat, which state has launched Mukhyamantri Sukh Ashraya Yojana? This was launched by the state of Himachal Pradesh. Alright, who's the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh? Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu. They have approved the guidelines for the Mukhyamantri Sukh Ashraya Yojana that covers orphan and specially abled children, destitute women and senior citizens. So we can say this scheme has been launched specifically for orphans, specially abled children, destitute women and senior citizens. The CM also noted that the orphan children referred to as the children of the state and not the orphan children. All right, so this question can also be asked, that under which scheme the chief or the under which team the chief minister stated that the orphan children will be referred to as the children of the state and they will be adopted by the government. It was your Mukhyamantri Sukh Asharya Yojana and it was launched by Himachal Pradesh. Alright, very important, take a note. Who is the governor of Himachal Pradesh? Shiv Pratap Shukla. Apart from this, we will be revising some important current affairs and these are for the previous days. Alright, for example, if we talk about FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championship, here Magnus Carlsen and Ten Zoing, they have won the gold medal and India's Savita Shri has won the bronze medal in the same. Next is Ashwini Vaishnav. They have launched, Ashwini Vaishnav has launched G20 DIA, that is your Digital Innovative Alliance and Stay Safe online campaign from New Delhi. So two things were launched by Ashwini Vaishnav, that is your Digital Innovative Alliance and Stay Safe online campaigns, and they both were launched under G20 presidency of India. Next is your Tamil Nadu government. Tamil Nadu government has recently implemented India's first project to conserve Nilgiri Tahar. As you can see them, these are known as mountain goats. These are your Nilgiri Tahar and this is your state animal of Tamil Nadu. So in order to conserve these endangered mountain goat, Tamil Nadu government has launched a first project to conserve the Nilgiri Tahar. Next is your Tamil Nadu government and HCL Foundation. They both have collaborated in order to clean Gulf of Mannar, in order to make it Durbis free, in order to clean the plastic pollution from the same, in order to remove all the harmful chemicals from the Gulf of Mannar. For the same, Tamil Nadu government and HCL Foundation has joined hands. Next is in order to help pregnant women and to provide her the guidance during the such an crucial stage of her life. So for the same, IIT Roorkee and AIMS Delhi has developed a Swastika mobile application that will be answering all the questions of pregnant women, and even during the times of emergency, she is feeling pain or she want to consult a doctor, this mobile application Swastika will be helping her to connect to a doctor and also to find the nearby clinic if in the case of an emergency. Next is your Indian Oil. They have signed a memorandum of understanding with Central TB Division to undertake the TB elimination project. And this TB elimination project will be taken out in two important states, that is Uttar Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. As we know, TB is your tuberculosis and it affects your lung. It is a communicable disease due to which even in the remote areas, that is even in the rural areas, people tend to seclude the person who is infected with tuberculosis. So in order to create awareness about the same, that this disease being communicable disease is now treatable, and in order to eliminate TB from India and specifically from the rural areas, two states were chosen by Indian Oil and the Central TB Division Commission into for the elimination of this TB elimination project, that was Uttar Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Next is your National Good Governance Day. This day is observed on 25th of December every year. It is observed in the memory of Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. Then botanical gardens that were set up to conserve the threatened plants have now failed even after seeing an investment of 48 crore rupees. Then is your International Day of Epidemic Preparedness. This day is observed on 27th of December. Next, some important national news. For example, AIMS Delhi campus has been declared as tobacco free zone. Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Kam Karyakram has been renamed to PM Vikas scheme. 8th India International Science Festival. Where will this be held? It will be in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Then 48th GST Council meeting. Where was this held? In New Delhi. Ministry of Culture has been organizing Delhi International Arts Festival. Mark this. Then Hinduja Group will be investing 35,000 crore rupees in Maharashtra across 11 sectors. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated projects worth 6,800 crore rupees in Tripura and Meghalaya. Then India and Sri Lanka will be launching a ferry service between Kankeshthrui and Pondicherry in Jan 2023. That means it has been launched. And CSIR's 1 week 1 lab. This is a countrywide campaign that was launched from 6th of January 2023. So these were your important current affairs, friends, and I hope these were beneficial for you. And if you don't know any of the information,
Just take a note and it will be very beneficial for you in the long term. And don't worry, I'll be coming up with such informative revision sessions on daily basis. So that's all for the day, friends. Now let's go for a quick revision. First, G20 Digital Economy Working Group meeting was held in Lucknow, UP. Minister of State Jitendra Singh, they have launched a capacity building program for senior scientists. Indore hosted the first agriculture deputies meeting of AWG under India's G20 presidency. G Kishan Reddy, they have launched the Best Tourism Village Competition portal, a Global Tourism Investor Summit 2023 portal, and a Rural Tourism portal also. Then President Draupadi Murmu inaugurated the International Engineering and Technology Fair 2023. India was ranked 4th among 51 countries in having the quality entrepreneurship ecosystem. This was released by GEM NECI for 22-23 report. RBI has introduced FCRA related transaction code in NEFT and RTGS system. Next, NSDC and HDFC Life collaborate to boost entrepreneurship skills among youth in the insurance sector. That's basically to provide skills to the youth in the insurance sector. SBI has launched new term deposit scheme, that is Amrit Kalash, with 7.6 interest rate for senior citizens. HDFC Bank became the first private sector bank to enable linking of RuPay credit card on UPI. HDFC has raised 25,000 crore in India's largest ever bond issue. Then Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance has launched Anmol Suraksha Kavach. India's GDP to grow at 6.2% in the fiscal year 24 as per Morgan Stanley. Tata Steel has signed a memorandum of understanding with CBRI for sustainable mining solutions. Tata Steel has completed the first multi-modal shipment of TMT bars from West Bengal to Tripura. That means from West Bengal to Tripura, Tata Steel has completed the first multi-modal shipment of these steel TMT bars. Velocity has became the first company in India to launch the Chat GPT powered AI chatbot, that is Lexi. Then Himachal Pradesh cabinet has approved the guidelines for Mukhyamantri FCRA Yojana. So friends, these were your important current affairs for the day. Now let's move to the homework part. First, India recently adopted the Digital Work Plan 2023 along with which block? Second, which state or UT announced the inflation relief package of 19,000 crore rupees in the state's budget for 23-24? Third, which city hosts the World Government Summit 2023? So these are your homework questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like the video and comment below what are your views on the same. If you are enjoying the session and want to us continue the session, then comment below and let us know.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.